Morning everyone. Now here's a question for you. I have here a Cornish palm and it's not looking too healthy. I'm guessing it's wind damage and frost damage from the winter. We've been here 2 years and I've never seen it like this before. But this year it's looking a bit sorry for itself. Has anyone got any advice, or do they think these green things sticking out the end of these sticks are the new shoots this year? You know, or is it gonna not make it this year? Anyway, just a quick look at the Cornish palm. Any suggestions are welcome. The vine's coming out in leaf, looking good. Must fix that pole up on the end that broke in the winter. But yeah, look at that. The vine is now starting to get leaves all over it. That'll end up all right at the top here by the end of the summer. And so's the beech tree. Leaves are now starting to come out nicely. So summer is well and truly on the way now. Loads of blossom on the apple trees. Down at the bottom of the garden, conker tree, and over there. Fig tree starting to come out in leaf. There's little figs on there already, look. It's gonna have hundreds of figs on it this year. Last year, we had about 3. The weather was terrible. This year, it's looking good so far. If you remember, towards the end of last year, we put loads of bark on here. Well, most of that's disappeared now, like it does. But it's looking nice in there now. Everything's a bit more established. Flowers are all coming out. The rose bush around the arch is nice and green. That'll be coming into flower soon. And I've just chucked the lemon tree outside this morning. It's got quite a lot of little flowers on it, so I've brought it outside for the summer. And hopefully the bees and the insects will pollinate that and we'll get some lemons. There's Mark the cat. He's just come out for his morning stroll around the garden, sniffing all the branches. Mark! Preoccupied, look. Whatever's been on there is far more interesting than me. Good morning. Oh, he stuck his tongue out at me. Anyway, see you all later on. Off to work now. Hello everyone! We've had a disaster, we've lost a tortoise. I've just got home from work and the 3 lunatic tortoises escaped. They found 2 out of the 3, but there's still 1 missing. So I'm going to go for a little walk. I'm going to start where they live, just to make sure they didn't miss him in his enclosure. And then we're going to have a walk around the different properties and see if we can find him up that way. But first of all, I suppose we better check to see if they haven't escaped again. So in here, we should have 2 tortoises. Just going to poke my hand in here. No, there's nothing in there. It's going to bite me. Who's in there? See anyone? So we've got 2 in there. That's where there's 1 missing. So there's 1, 2 in here. There's George. Say hello to George. Is George a tortoise? And over here we've got Billy. There's Billy, look. And then in here we should have 3 Herman tortoises. There's the 2 tiddlers. Over there, we should have a big one called Herman. Good name that for a Herman tortoise, isn't it? He's in there, look. So there's them 3. And in here we should have 7. Now there's a possibility there's one of these missing, as there's holes. Look, there's holes everywhere. Actually, that's right. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, yeah, the 7 small tortoises were in their enclosure. I'm just going to have a quick walk around in the paddock area, make sure no one's missed him, and then slowly I'm going to push out deeper and deeper into the surrounding countryside. Now, I thought I could see him then, but unfortunately it's a molehill. Look at this, look! The mole has absolutely gone to town under these trees. I don't know if you could see that, it's quite shaded under here. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 molehills under these trees. Now, they were not here 2 days ago when I cut the grass. Look at that. That is some molehill. Now, one of the tortoises they found in this field here. And the other one they found up on the top track. So I'm gonna finish the video there a minute. I'm gonna make my way up to the top track. Good evening, everyone. Unfortunately, we did not find Timmy this afternoon. I'm sure he's crawled into a hedge somewhere and is sound asleep for the night. Tomorrow morning when the sun comes back up, hopefully he'll crawl out to sun himself somewhere and we will find him sitting in the corner of the garden. I'll keep you posted later in the week whether we find Timmy. The search will continue tomorrow. Have a good evening, everyone. See you again next time. Cheers. Bye-bye.